Hi, I'm Jim Sibbert. I'm with Pride Restoration. And cold winter weather, well, you end up with a possibility of frozen pipes. So what should you do if you discover your pipes are frozen? First of all, you want to identify, if you can, which ones are frozen. If you turn on the valve, let's say your sink, and you notice there's no water coming out, that means that you may either have not paid the water bill, or you could have a frozen pipe if it's really cold outside. So you want to keep the valve open. A lot of times you want to look underneath the cabinets and see if you can identify or see if you notice any bulges anywhere, if there's any piping exposed. Copper pipes, which are often found in homes, will expand when they freeze. When water freezes, it will expand, and those pipes will actually expand out. You can actually expand it and might see a bulge in it. That's a bad sign, because even if it's frozen, that means once it thaws, that hole now in that pipe will then start spraying water out everywhere until the water gets shut off in the house. So you can thaw it out with using hair dryers, sometimes with heaters, sometimes with anywhere you can get a little bit of heat to it. You gotta be careful. You don't want to cause any further damage, or leave anything unattended. But you want to make sure you get it thawed out as quickly as possible. And what do you do if you discover a pipe break in your home and water is flowing? Say you got off of work and you walk in the door and you hear this water spraying all over your house. It's a real concern right now with the cold weather. So you want to first make sure you know where the water shutoff is. And everybody in your home should know how to turn off the water. Every property and building has a water shutoff valve. Where is that located? A lot of times it could be in the garage, or it may be in a basement, in a corner. It could be it'll be on an exterior wall somewhere. And it'll be a valve with a little handle on it. And normally the handle will be pointing straight up or down when the water is on. When it's turned to more like a 3 o'clock or a 9 o'clock position, then it'll be off. So everybody in that home that may be there, whether it be husband and wife, should know. The kids, if they're old enough to be in the home by themselves, should also know where that valve is. Maybe a babysitter, if they could be in the house, they need to know where that valve is. What about grandparents if they're there watching the kids? Or it could be a nanny. Or if you're out of town on vacation and you've asked the neighbor, hey, keep it on the house for me, just in case something happens. That neighbor should also know, whoever's checking your home needs to know where that water shutoff valve is. Because the water will keep spraying and flooding your home from top to bottom if the pipe breaks upstairs. And we've seen some situations where people were on vacation and the neighbor had called them and told them the water was flowing from the third floor down to the second floor ceilings, down to the first floor, into the finished basement. And they couldn't find the shutoff valve, and it took hours to get a hold of people because they didn't hear the phone ring. So further damage was going on in the home. So it's very, very critical you know where that valve is, get it shut off right away. And then before you start doing any work, documentation of pictures. Before you start even cleaning up any water, you want to get your phone out and you want to start getting video. Slowly walk through and documenting exactly what kind of damage you see in that house from the top to the bottom. Take lots and lots of pictures. You want to get the water, start cleaning up, but at least get a quick video through it, show what's damaged, because the insurance company will want to see what kind of damage it was. And that's where you get a hold of us right away, get a hold of Pride Restoration, let us get out there, and we know what needs to be taken and documented. Let us get out there and start getting the water cleaned up. We've got the proper equipment, the training, the expertise to know what needs to be removed and what doesn't need to be removed. And we know how to do that and work with your insurance company to get everything taken care of. Most policies that is covered under most general insurance policies. However, there are certain policies, and I've seen this throughout the area, that they bought a less expensive policy and it was not covered under the policy. So you want to make sure, for one, you have no exclusion for water pipe breaks. The other thing I might mention too with water pipes, you want to make sure you have your heat on. if you go on a vacation, don't turn the heat down to 40 degrees and think, well, I'm going to save a lot of money because I'm not going to be heating my house while I'm in Florida. And if you do that, you're basically jeopardizing your pipes to freezing. Now, if you winterize your house because you're going to be gone for a month, you have them all winterized, you have the water shut off, furnace turned down, you did what you could to protect your property. So that would be different. But if your water is on and you turn the heat down, you could have a problem with your insurance claim that you did not maintain heat. And that is in every single insurance policy, that language, that you must maintain proper heat. At least I'd say 60 degrees. I wouldn't turn it less than that and open up cabinets and have people checking your house. And if you ever have a problem with any kind of water damage from pipe breaks or any other damage, don't hesitate to give us a call. Let us help you. We got 34 years of experience to help you get your home repaired or business repaired after any kind of loss. Thank you.